Hi, thank you for stopping in here at Healings. I just did a Spanish video. I wanted to say happy Star of Christmas Day, happy solstice, happy Age of Aquarius, happy new life. Um, ah, let's not forget that information is linear too, okay? And use it as it best applies to you is all I'm trying to say. Um, I have got some amazing things happening. I want you to know. Okay. I am blessed, of course, and I am grateful every day. And I am sitting here and I do the Spanish one first because I can get very confused. But at the same time, if I organize my brain, then I can actually flow and replicate as much as I can. And so I will make my best attempts. And here we go. We're moving through 2021. I want to give you some dates also. During Christmas, so tomorrow, the 23rd and the 24th are going to be difficult days. The 22nd and the 23rd, I'm sorry. Christmas Eve, 24th, will not be so difficult. The 25th will be okay, but the 26th and the 27th. In other words, the 2 days after Christmas Day and right now and tomorrow are going to be good days. And what I mean by that is that we won't feel a lot of these astrological squares and aspects. There is, hoorah, it would take me 5 minutes to list all of the activity. But it's amazing to see what Saturn is doing. It's building a future. It's asking you for you to commit with your future self. It's shifting the world. It's asking you to take responsibility for your own self, for your actions and how you behave, how you can improve. It's making you aware. It's also building your confidence because a lot of us are working in ourselves right now. Most of us are anyways. If you're here, you're definitely seeking that. You most definitely are seeking the new beginnings. You're seeking the information because you know that something in your soul is calling. It's a higher calling. And it's calling for you to wake up and to look at what's going around, world events, so that you can hold a, how could we say, a candle to 2021. Because 2021 is going to be interesting. We're going to have mid-February, mid-June, and late December 2021. Those are going to be hard aspects for next year. Again, mid-February, mid-June, and then late December. Those are the dates in 2021 that you have to perhaps during that week save some money, maybe also take a little extra care for what you do. They're just difficult transits. So with that being said, what's happening? So we're seeing the purging, right? The air travel industry. I did some traveling. The technology that's going to bring this Aquarian age. The world is, changing, and Saturn is working with Chiron most of 2021. It's building this new space, and we're taking all this great responsibility for us, for our energies. We're building our self-esteem. You might be on a diet or thinking of going in one. There's all these great changes, and you can feel it inside, and there's going to be even more. And that's the reason why I'm here, because there's also going to be big shifts in the finance world, in the economic world, in the currencies, and in the stock investments. And I had talked about this in several videos back. And I also mentioned about China and how it will control and dominate a lot of stuff next year, only because now they have the most control, even more control than the European nations. And that why? Because that's supply, right? Supply and demand, thinking of that. Because there's a lot of things that are going to become scarce. The chains, the food supplies, the distributors, the sustainability of things has to shift. We got to move towards a self-sustainable environment. And new ways of making money, new ways of reaching out through technology. I may in a year or 2 or 3, I don't know, we may be in a whole nother platform, and this may be virtual. It's amazing, right? What I'm excited. I'm looking at it that way. I'm also scared. I'm scared to the core. Every single being, I meant every single fiber in my being feels this change, and I'm ready. And I'm here because I love you guys. I wanted to say that. I had someone ask me, and I just felt that I should share that right now there is nothing more that interests me more than to make sure that when I speak to each and every one of you, and I may only speak a few minutes or I may do a whole reading, I don't know. I do what I'm called to do. But I want you to know that I hold a special place in my heart for all of you. Okay? And I'm here praying for you, rooting for you. I am here devoted 100% to your feedback. I'm open to that as well. I'm not perfect. This is no glass house. I can't be throwing the first stone. Yes, Jesus Christmas reference. Which, Merry Christmas, by the way. I have to post that in the Spanish video. But I'm going to jump back in here. I plan on keeping you guys updated as things change. So remember, today is going to be good. Tomorrow also. But then I believe the 24th is going to feel rough. And then after Christmas, the 26th and 27th. Something to that effect. So you'll feel it. You'll feel when the tensions, because those are the squares that are happening. So we've got some global destabilizing energies, right? That's what I was trying to say. And we're going to start building towards communities. We're going to start building towards, friends, people that we love. There's going to be restrictions. Spirit is asking us to commit to our higher self. It's asking us to finally make that investment in us and make serious choices. Enough of the cycles and patterns that you keep repeating, or I keep repeating, I should say, or we keep repeating. Enough of all that. We're seeing all of that crumble and fall. There's no need for any of that. It served its purpose, and it did, and I appreciate it, and we thank it with gratitude, and we release it. Because we're now going into the future, and there's going to be voids of time, voids of energy that we're going to feel. There's going to be times where we're going to need something to carry you through, because there just isn't going to be anything. That's the thing about the mathematical point, zero. But it's also the point of creation. So please stay vibing high. Please stay always thinking, ahead, thinking of our kids, our animals, the planet, our environment, and others, and being kind, because other people don't know, or they're not here researching why all these things are happening. They're not ready for that. Some people are gonna stay in the 3D, and it's unfortunate, and you can only bless them and release them. That's not your path. Your path is, obviously you're here. I don't know if you're committed to Healings by Mer Forever. I'm one of those people who I let you go when I know I've done my purpose and I've helped you, or whenever you're ready. No one is here held against their free will, right? And that's another thing. We're honoring free will. Spirit is honoring that. God is source, whatever, God, Jesus, the universe, creator. It's telling us, honor your higher self. It's actually even sending the higher self to help us now to make those steps and visualize your higher self. Call it in now. Today is a day of manifestation and clearing. I'm going to do a cleansing bath right after this video. I've been boiling my rue water and my herbs all day. And so this is the time when, you're ready for things like this. Merry Christmas. I'm going to come in here and, of course, keep you guys updated. Please don't go into the gloom, of the information. For right now, write down all the dates that I gave you guys, and understand that we're just being tested. All of these are just tests. And Jupiter says yes, yes. Saturn says no, no. And so that's why I say it's interesting. We'll see what falls and what stands, right? So be nice and kind to every sentient being. God bless. Go to your mass if you're religious or service. Come here and seek some inspiration. Look at other YouTubers that have beautiful information on how to transform, meditations. There's so many people too that I know. If you need a soul journey, anything like that here in the States, reach out. I can connect you. I consider myself more of a bridge. So wherever you need to go, I can probably send you the direction that you need to go because I know the right people. So thank you all, and bless the solstice and bless the future you, because it's coming in and it's coming in strong. And more importantly, it's coming in here to stay. Nothing will ever be back the way it was. Restaurants and air travel, stadiums, all of that, everything is changing. We're just going to sit back right now and see what stays standing and what doesn't, okay? So I want you guys to not lose your patience. Look at spirituality, to go through those voids of time. Understand that things are crumbling, that systems are falling, and we got to focus on the road ahead, right? Because we're going to make some very serious choices. Peace on earth. Amen.